Okay, y'all. So I have to switch it up like this. So me and my husband just sat down and went over like a plan for the next 5 months. And I did my own individual plan too. I went to Target and got some new planners. One for us and then one for myself. Because I just needed to get my mind back organized and on track. Like, I've been feeling down and I ain't like it. And I'm like, all right, let me just take some time to gather myself and get back on track. We went to go see Mufasa today. It was all right. We probably should have went to go see, Moana, but it was cute. You know, it was what it was. It's been like really sad because I'm seeing everything that's going on over in California. And in the midst of me dealing with my own grief from losing my dog, you know, I am also taking the time to really be sympathetic for what people are experiencing over on the other side of the world too. It's devastating. And it's making me want to just like get myself together in a sense, to not take life for granted. So not getting out of my feelings, but kind of getting out of my feelings and just like allowing myself to feel my feelings and allow my feelings to move through. So I'm getting a plan together for myself as far as like how I want to move through this year and some of the goals that I had set for myself. I can't allow what I'm going through to affect me so deep emotionally that I allow it to stop me and allow it to get me so depressed that I stop moving. So I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep going, because that's the only way to get where it is that I know that I can go. So now that they have officially decided that they're getting rid of TikTok, I already was like off of there, but I ain't gonna lie, I was like trying to grow my platform and trying to like monetize it, and I was trying to monetize my shop, but to be honest with y'all, I wasn't really like that good. But I'm glad that I had, 4 years of experience of learning SEO and learning how to do short form content. But long form content is just where I'm at, and it's better for me. And I'm also more of a like behind the scenes person. I don't really want to show up all the time like looking done up and like performing, and that's just not my vibe. So I've been on Threads and I've been on TikTok trying to figure out like my plan, like my next steps, because my goal, as I've said before, hasn't been to be like a big influencer, content creator. Like I would love to like do a film and perform and, host events and like that. I do want to do stuff like that. But my goal is to be a business owner. Like I want to own my own products and services business. And so this year I got to get really organized with like my dreams and my goals and like step by step. But because I have so many dreams and so many goals and I want to do them all at one time, it's like, girl, slow down. So I figured out my strategy for my online strategy, content strategy, and I want to share it with anybody else who's like in the midst of trying to figure out what now since they're, banning TikTok. And it's really sad too that they're banning TikTok because there's so many people that like are making a living off of TikTok. It's just like this month has just been filled with so much grief and pain and sadness, and it's just like it really makes you want to just retreat and really not do nothing. And so I'm just going back to my roots, and I'm just I'm going back to my roots. So my focus is going to be on Substack, I'm just gonna be writing on there again, getting back into writing like my novels. I want to release another book. I want to release my third book, and I don't know what that book's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I need to get my energy back in alignment with writing again. And that's how I'm going to do it on Substack. I'm writing a novel. I'm also hosting my podcast over there. So like I upload the podcast video, but then I also upload the podcast audio. And I just figured out how to do the RSS feed so it automatically connects to Spotify and Apple. So on the days when I don't feel like showing up and being cute, or just like showing up on video in general, I can still do the audio podcast on there and it will populate to the other platforms, which is really dope. And then by doing a newsletter on there, I'm growing my email list, which is awesome too, because I want to grow my own, platform. I want to have my own thing. And with Substack, you own that. Like, you own the content there. And if you want to leave, you can take your email list with you. So I think it's a good platform to start to grow your stuff, because you can connect it to your YouTube channel. You can connect it to Bluesky. You can connect it to, podcasts and all of that stuff. So it's good for me as a beginner trying to grow. I mean, I only got like 20 subscribers now, but I just started, so it'll be good to connect with other writers and to, build my visibility in that way. Obviously doing YouTube, doing my main channel over there, trying to refine what I want that to look like on my main channel. I keep changing the name, so I know they over there like, girl, what is going on over here? Because I'm separating it. I took all the vlogs off and put the vlogs on a separate channel. So I have Fully Loving Yourself, and that was that channel. Now I have Fully Loving Yourself podcast, because I separated the vlogs and the podcast. So I took the vlogs off because that's more of like my personal life. Like this is my vlog channel. So more of just like my personal life, my thoughts. It just doesn't always align with the content that I'm sharing over there. It's for like my wellness tips and, self-care and all of that. Like, I recognize that I would be feeling a way just about life, and I would go and I would post it over there, and it just didn't align with the mindset and stuff that I was trying to, grow on there. And I'm just like, girl, this ain't for this audience. Like, so that's why I created this channel, so that I could have like just this free space to just, journey. Like, this is me filming my journey of creating the life that I want to live. And so, yeah. So I'm doing my vlogs over here. I spend so much time, y'all, taking my videos off of TikTok and posting them on this channel and on my main channel, and then doing the vlogs, doing the podcast and uploading the podcast over on a podcast channel. Like, this ain't no joke. Like, you really gotta want this and be hungry in order to really, build this out. And I do. Like, I want this so bad. I've been at it for 4 years, and some days I just be like, I'm just gonna give up. This ain't finna be nothing. But I know for a fact that I'm gonna be somebody big. Like, I can see my platform being big like Oprah, like on TV, having my own shows, having my podcast, like talking to big people, being on major stages. Like, it's scary to think about, but even when I was a kid, I knew I was going to be somebody big. And I can't let life get in the way of that. Like, oh yeah, I got to get up and I got to go to my job, my 9 to 5. But at the end of the day, like every single day I wake up, this is all I think about. All I think about is starting my own business, building my own business, traveling the world with my family, like giving back to my family, throwing events, connecting with people. That's what wakes me up in the morning. And so I know, like the other day, I was like sad and complaining because I'm just like, I don't really know, how to move forward. but this is what gets me up every single day. So I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing Substack, and I'm doing Pinterest. The girlies on Threads told me to get on Pinterest. And I'm like, Pinterest? They're like, yeah, Pinterest. So we're migrating to Pinterest. And I think that's going to be good for me. Dang, am I running out of space on my memory card? I got to go delete some stuff on my memory card. I'll be right back. All right, so my phone, my camera ran out of space on my camera. But the girls on Threads told me to get on Pinterest to drive traffic to my Substack, my blog, my physical and digital products. And I had tried to get on Pinterest years ago, and I just couldn't figure it out. And I also was trying to figure out YouTube, and I was trying to figure out TikTok. But now I'm like trying to pull back and be less face fronting. I think like with my podcast, like my face will be on it. But like with my business, I'm in a process of doing Fully Loving Yourself, the business side of it. But then I'm also trying to start a different business that I'm not going to talk about yet until I figure out all of the everything. I got a lot going on. And then my book, and then like I'm starting a business with my brothers. It's just like I'm doing a lot. Like I got a lot going on. And so I'm just trying to organize everything in the midst of experiencing life. And it's a lot, you know, because life don't stop. It just keep going. And, the other day I was on here and I was just saying, like, I'm trying to find what fulfills me. And this is what fulfills me. Like, getting to the life that I know that I want to live, building the life of my dreams, building a life of legacy for my future children. That's what makes me excited. I do want to write and travel and eat and all of those things. But what really, really gets me going is building something where my family could be comfortable and, we have things to like fall back on and, a legacy. Like even if I don't have children, like I want my cousins and my nieces and my nephews to like have this channel and have like, my books and be like, oh, my auntie was that girl, like that I really was trying. And I really want to leave my mark on the world. Just for younger people, it was always my thing to inspire other people who've been in foster care because I wasn't supposed to make it this far, statistically. I wasn't supposed to, get the house and the man and the life and the job and all of those things, like, and I did. And so it's always been, in me to keep going, to set an example for those who are trying to get to the same place of stability and self-sustainability. And, we could start businesses and we could own houses and, we could really make it out here. We just got to keep going and not allow our past experiences to hold us back. So it's definitely been a journey. I've been isolating myself from my community because that's just how I am. I was talking about it in my last video. My misery don't like company. Like if I'm going through something, I need my space. I need my distance because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm a negative Nancy. And when I start feeling like a negative Nancy, I got to remove myself. I will see y'all on the flip side once I feel more stable and on top of things. And that's just where I'm at right now, trying to get back on top of things. And, sitting here and organizing our life for this month at least, getting all our ducks in a row, getting prepared for the year, making sure that we're starting the year off organized and strong. That has helped me to feel more like on stable ground. Because this year started out shaky, man. Like with my trip to Miami, coming home, and then my dog passing away when I got home, and we still dealing with that and grieving from that. And just being here and being supportive of each other and just, yeah, man. 2025 started off crazy. Like, for real. And I really was just like, man, this is crazy. It just seemed like every year, like, life just get crazier and crazier. It's like, what the heck is going on? But we just keep going, man. We just keep going because we know what the goal is. We know what the vision is. And the vision is beautiful. And so we just keep striving for that. And that brings joy to our hearts. Me and my husband was walking around today. We went to not an art museum, but kind of like an art museum. And we just dreamed. We just walked around and was just dreaming and talking about plans and things that we want to do and events we want to put on. And, you know, having the ability to, and the space to do that, it helps. Just getting outside and walking around and being around art, beautiful art, and realizing that people follow their dreams. You know, we might look and be like, oh, you can't make no money off of that. Man, they was in here selling these paintings for like $400, $1,500 off of a painting that I probably would look at and be like, I ain't putting that on my wall. But somebody finna buy it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody look at that and be like, I want that. My husband showed me that there was a billionaire who bought a banana off an artist. Like, a artist had taped a banana on a wall with some duct tape, and the artist bought it and he ate it. What do you mean? The billionaire bought the banana and ate it. Why would you eat the art, first of all? Second of all, that's crazy. I can go get you a banana. Wow. Because it wasn't like it was art that he created. I mean, I guess it was because he put duct tape on it, right? But, yeah, so I feel a little bit better about just, like, everything. I'm still very sad, like, deeply sad. But taking it one day at a time. Sending mad love and prayers to the people in California. I will link some things in the comments. I don't know how far my videos go. I don't really get a lot of views on my videos, but just in case somebody does see this video, this comes across somebody's feed and they make it to, you know, this part of the video, like, if you can support the people out there who are losing everything, you know, make sure that you show support how you can, because those are people too. Like, those are people who took the time to build their lives, build their dream homes, build their dream lives, and then they lost it. Man, my heart hurts for them. I couldn't imagine. I really couldn't imagine. And I just, man, I'm about to cry. I'm always crying over here. I gotta stop that. But, yeah, man. Do what you can. Pray for them people out there, and yeah, man. Alright. I'm about to go make dinner. To figure out what I'm making for dinner. I don't even know. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one.